Ladles and gentlemen, welcome back to another epically epic episode of Nerdy Urges. With me today, my friend, Mr. Abdul. I forgot your last name. I'm sorry, but he goes by his username DM7Y.
Yo, what's good, guys? Like you said, my name is Abdul Matari.
Amatari.
Yes. My username in TikTok and IG is DM7Y.
Right. Yes, he is a fellow anime fan, comic book fan, any and all things nerdy we both enjoy. So today we are going to be discussing one of the most chaotic topics in nerd culture, anime versus comic books. The good, the bad, and the god-awful. Just,
Yeah, this debate and topic, it's been for the longest, as I remember. Even before I born, I think.
I mean, dude, it's been about since... I mean, at least it started getting really heated. Like, for our generation, it started getting really heated in, like, earlier 2000s or 2010s.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, but, like, it like, started around, like, the 90s. That's where it, like, really blew up, from what I've seen.
Yeah, exactly, with the Goku nerds, Goku fans, that they say Goku solos.
Yes, those people just they need a serious vibe check.
I don't know if like the Goku solo come out just to piss off the comic Marvel and DC fans, just for Goku solo your verse.
Like, first off, in the entirety of the Dragon Ball franchise, have we ever seen Goku or any Dragon Ball characters have defense against reality warping? Because I haven't seen any of them like that. And there was that one video I came across where a guy was like, Goku and Vegeta in base form can solo all of Marvel. I'm like, no, absolutely not.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's one of my mutuals. I know him.
Yeah, I mean, people were telling me that was a bait post, and I'm like, even then, like, the people who are actually saying that is possible, they need to read more comic books, because Hulk alone is enough for Goku and Vegeta, and then some. Like,
oh yeah,
like Hulk.
I mean, I'm not gonna bring other character like Flash. You have Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, perhaps, because that's like the most debate between Goku and Superman. Like, there's no chance for Goku to solo no one. I mean, till he solo his verse, and if he wins a battle 1v1, you can come talk to me.
Right.
Till then.
As it is right now, he can't even solo his own verse. Get mad at the writer for that one. Like, damn.
Yeah. Not only this, with the Goku thing, I get mad because people now use Goku just sometimes for clout, or sometimes they just use it because they are like stupid. But the new generation that's gonna come to watch comics, manga, anime, they're gonna stop with these kind of ideas.
Right. They're gonna start with that mentality because that's what's currently around them, and they need to like separate themselves from that mentality like very, very fast. Like, stay away from the Goku nards, the Naru nards. Just stay away from all of those people. Like, anyone that you need a hazmat suit to be around in the anime community, just stay away. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, like they sometimes get in a little salty, and like they go and attack a lot of creators.
A little salty.
Perhaps like King and Queen Lion, he got banned like 14 times just because he they don't prove him wrong that Goku's not soloing no one.
Dude, like King Lion's opinion on Goku, I have never backed up an opinion on Goku so fast in my life. Like, dude, the amount of tears that he made come out of people with his solid arguments. You could give Mars its ocean back with that amount of tears. Like, Jesus Christ.
That's fact. They still cry about it till now.
And the same goes for Ray Voices. Like, the amount of... I don't care how much backlash that man gets. He is right.
The amount that Ray Voices come out on talk about this topic, and these kids are going crazy in his comment section. Like, they going really hard to try to prove him wrong, and till now, till today, they still cannot prove him wrong.
Like, no, there is like no solid argument. They don't even have a solid argument. And the most solid argument they can come up with is making fun of him for his weight, his looks, his height. Like,
yeah, that's another topic with a toxic community when it's come to anime and sometimes comic. When they cannot prove someone wrong, they just talk bad about his personality, his life. You don't get no girls. You don't get like, yeah, have you ever touched grass? Like, what?
Like, bro, he lives on Staten Island. Grass is an entirely endangered species over there. But
man, I live in Staten Island too, so like,
so you understand the struggle then, Abdul.
yeah. Yeah, I just need like kind of grow up a little bit, you know.
Right. Like that's the thing. Most of these people who are throwing these insults and this shade at him, they're either children or people who think like children. It's just It's just a very toxic mentality to have, and the moment that you think you are defeated, you just go by any means necessary to attack that person's weaknesses or what you think are that person's weaknesses. And by that moment, you've just already admitted defeat by showing how insecure you are as a person. It's just terrible.
That's facts, because you don't have no knowledge that anything, including comics, manga, anime, and you cannot back up your claim because you don't have no evidence. Because as an anime and comic fan, I love to read.
Right.
I not only read the manga and comics, light novels, you know. Like, usually I spend a lot of hours on Twitter just searching and reading articles about everything.
Right. I mean,
because I want to get knowledge. So if someone got in debate or something, I'm not looking like idiots.
Exactly. You actually take time to learn your shit, unlike these people, which is just absolutely amazing on your half. And you're just like, the amount of times I've encountered people that make these false claims, like back to what we were talking about earlier, how Goku and Vegeta can solo all of Marvel. Mind you, the argument was Goku and Vegeta in their base form, and people were arguing for Gogeta. That's not part of base form.
That's another issue. Like, he said that it's base form. Not Gogeta, not Vegito, not any other, like, fusions.
Yeah, not anything, not Super Saiyan Blue. And somebody was telling me Gogeta could solo Ghost Rider. Even if that wasn't even part of the argument. No! Absolutely not!
No! Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider! No. It doesn't even matter what version of Ghost Rider we're going with. Nothing!
The movie! I'm not gonna get the comics, I'm just gonna say the movie version.
Well, wait, hold on. You say movie version, like the Nicolas Cage one?
Yeah,
Nicolas Cage one. Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider from, you know what? I'm gonna go with the first movie because that's the weakest I've ever seen Ghost Rider. Just not to mention any weapon he grabs literally changes with him. Like, he could grab like a weapon from the Dragon Ball verse and that would transform probably. I don't know if that logic applies, but holy shit.
And not only this, you mentioned that earlier, Goku have no defense of any type of form.
Right. He has no defense against reality warping, and from what I've seen, he has like little to no defense against certain levels of magic. Like, I don't know if Ghost Rider typically counts as magic. Does that count as magic?
No, it's not a magic, no. I don't think so. It's kind of magic.
Yeah, I mean,
is it magic? It's
because it's a curse that was put on him by Mephisto in the comics.
Yeah.
And I don't know if curses are separate from magic in the Marvel Universe or not.
I don't think so, because curses consider like their own power, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because magic is gonna be a power system, curses another power system.
Right.
The same thing with Black Clover is not the same, but everyone have its own thing.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, like I don't know if he has like curse defense or anything like those kind of stats.
No,
But
I don't think so. I still could bring the argument that Goku cannot solo the big three because he don't have no defense against them. So you can bring this argument till you prove me wrong.
like the only way I could see Goku soloing the big three is because here's the thing, the big three. Within the big three, there are power systems that involve the same principles as the power system in Dragon Ball, which is key. And, that is like, your spiritual or your inner energy being projected as, power force. Like, One Piece, you have Haki, Naruto, you have chakra, and Bleach, you have spiritual power.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, those are all the same principles, but it's different aspects. So it's basically an unfair argument at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, don't forget about the hacks they have because Goku don't have no defense against hacks.
No, basically not. Like the closest thing Goku has had a defense to hacks is the Dragon Balls bringing his ass back to life every time he dies. That's it.
I mean that. I hate this thing.
You just have a reset button. That's all you have, motherfucker.
Yeah, he died. Shenron, bring Goku.
We're gonna get so much hate for telling the truth. It's ridiculous.
Yo, guys, we always speak facts and truths. Like, don't get mad.
Like, if you're butthurt by the truth, leave. Sorry. If you get butthurt by the truth, your butt cheeks are gonna be mincemeat by the end of this episode. Like, go.
I mean, it's gonna get hurt for the rest of your life because this thing tell the author say otherwise.
Right.
Tell the author say otherwise.
I mean, hell, Goku's voice actor, his English voice actor, was talking about the whole Goku versus Superman argument, and he said, like, because this guy understands Goku's character better than anybody, other than the writer, because he's been voicing him for decades, and he was like,
that's fine.
Yeah, he was like, Goku's gonna find Superman. He's gonna chat it up with Superman. He's like, I'm gonna fight you at your strongest. Go up there and absorb all the sunlight. He's gonna come back and then he's gonna lose.
Yeah, not only this, in old Dragon Ball series and verse, they cannot breathe in space.
No, they can't.
So Superman could really defeat him. Plus, there was only one weak points about Superman. So he could possibly defeat Superman. There's only one way, and everyone know what is it. So Goku, and if you go watch Dragon Ball, he got hurt by throwing rock on him when he was in Super Saiyan. I wish I have the clip on me right now, but you can rewatch this Dragon Ball Z if I'm not mistaken. And I think when they throw rock at him, it's hit his face. He got hurt, and he's
I know what you're talking about. He was just chilling in the sun,
lay down,
and then Krillin just threw a rock, hoping he would catch it, and then a rock just hit him. I mean, to be fair, he just let his guard down. He wasn't having that Saiyan defense tenseness up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I still
they
could catch him off guard.
Yeah.
For example, Flash. He could catch him off guard.
Flash would catch him off guard with no difficulty, especially if it's the Wally West Flash.
Yeah,
that is the fastest version of Flash ever. And this technically counts as comic books. Archie Sonic.
I was gonna tell you about it, but I was gonna say it's cartoon or comic.
Well, it comes from Archie Comics, so if it's Archie Sonic, then yeah, that counts as comics. But Archie Sonic, literally the fastest version of Sonic, he would solo almost any and all of the big three, especially Naruto.
Naruto.
People will argue day in and day out about how fast Naruto is. But next to Archie Sonic, Naruto wouldn't be able to get through half of a hand sign before Archie Sonic already has both feet up his ass. No.
No, I think base Sonic could solo Narutoverse.
Yeah.
You could bring this argument. And I'm not gonna go to Mario.
Oh
Like,
man.
yeah, like, I'm sorry, guys, but it is what it is. That's the truth.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, I haven't read any Mario comic books, so I'm kind of open to the argument right now.
No, like, I'm not big in Mario, but Mario, if I'm not mistaken, he had the potential to defeat Sonic.
Ooh. Well, I mean, it depends on
I'm
what.
not sure.
I mean, if we're talking about Sega Sonic, then maybe, but definitely not Archie Sonic, because Archie
I'm not
Sonic.
sure about Archie because it's been a while since I checked on Mario comics. But as far as the last thing I heard from, I think King, Queen Lion, and Weeb God, uh, Mario is insanely strong.
Yeah, he's definitely insanely strong, but in terms of like speed, uh, there. Yeah, he's insanely strong, but in terms of like speed, Archie Sonic could literally move faster than the speed of time. Like time would stop
Mm-hmm.
and he could still move freely. So that's
Yeah,
which is terrifying to think about as speedsters go. So,
yeah, that's that. And I don't think so that Goku or any DBZ character could be speeded faster than time.
I
There's
mean, you could
no.
possibly make an argument for Hit cuz he has his time skip ability.
Yeah, but is really gonna defeat Sonic?
I mean, here's
Not
the
as much.
here's the thing. Like basically he just skips forward in time by like a handful of seconds and
But it's not.
but Sonic moves faster than the speed of time, so for all we know he could just
Yeah,
be time skipping himself into an ass kicking. So,
probably he's the only one. But don't forget that the same thing in Bleachverse. You got Yuhapa. He can see to the future and change the future.
that is very true. I mean, but then again, like I said, like Sonic moving faster than the speed of time, all
Yeah,
like,
there's no way any Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. I don't wanna.
because like
I don't
in Sonic's perspective, he's just freezing. Time is just freezing for however
Yeah.
the hell long, and then he's just going on kicking ass. Like Goldo from Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like because well then and no, before I continue my talking, no, I'm not saying Goldo could put up a fight against Sonic just because he can freeze time. No, that little slime ball is fucked. The moment he freezes time and Sonic is standing there right in front of him and be like, "So we gonna fight yet?" Like, no. That is that is it for Goldo at that moment. But even then, like Goldo is like the only Dragon Ball character that can go up against Archie Sonic because he can freeze time.
Yeah, but like, is freezing for seconds is gonna be count because I think he's invisibly could stop time and be more faster than time. So I think it's gonna be weak arguments for him to win against Sonic.
Right.
Like, really weak.
And plus, people forget that Goldo can only freeze time as long as he can hold his breath. So the moment he's out of breath, he's fucked anyway.
Yeah, like, so like, die. That's basically what's gonna be happening.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's almost no defeating Archie Sonic, but I'm not going to say that he's the most powerful character in all of fiction because I don't know all of fiction. Like
It's hard.
you would have to know all of fiction to know who the most powerful character in fiction is, but even and people on the Marvel side will make an argument for the one above all, but that's strictly to the Marvel universe. So
that's fact. You cannot apply all verses like DC or manga.
Yeah,
but it's still like
unless
you could have a good argument about it.
Yeah, like unless all the creators of fiction came together and just decided let's all create one character that is more powerful than everything, which will never happen ever. So that's basically the only way to do it. I mean,
that's right. Don't forget about Marvel and DC have multiple character like Superman. Like there's multiple versions of Superman, Spider-Man, Batman, Flash.
Like because there's always the multiverse within the comic book side.
And different verses because that's like it's literally common sense and like you could say like if you want to get to comics, you have to understand there's multiple verses, there's multiple stuff. That's what a lot of people cannot understand and cannot debate.
Exactly.
And they get lost.
That's why they're called omniverses. Like, there's the Marvel omniverse, the DC omniverse, and it's just so chaotic that it's impossible to keep track of everything within one human lifetime. I mean, many have tried, but new comics and issues are being written and put together every day. So
yeah, and often been changed because you cannot live forever. So you die, someone else gonna pick up your comics and finish it, and everyone think different. They have different perspective.
Right. People have different tastes. People have different ideals.
Yeah, and let's see what like for DBZ fans. Yeah. Literally go to Walmart. Like Goku literally go to Walmart, dye his hair, and scream and got a new power. That's literally what y'all have. There's nothing changing Goku unless it's Super Saiyan 3. He just grow his hair, and don't come and tell me Super Saiyan 4 is not canon. Remember, it's not canon.
I mean, it's not canon, but for the sake of argument, we can still include it. Super Saiyan 4 is not the most powerful transformation.
It's the coolest and the dopest, yes.
Yes. No. By far the best looking. I mean, hell, if I should get a Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 figurine in my collection, but I should definitely get one of those. I'm going to add that to my Amazon wish list by the time I'm done with this episode.
Yeah, you should get that one.
Man, it ain't easy being a nerd with access to adult money. People think it's easy. It's not. You see all this behind me? You think this just came out of nowhere? This is a chunk of my rent every year. Damn.
Not only this, exactly if you are successful in life and you have business and you make money and you have a lot of credit cards, so you just jump around and just use your credit cards.
I mean, I only have one and I'm keeping it that way. Like,
trust me, I have 12.
Yikes. But yeah, I mean, do what you gotta do, man. That's your hustle. But
yeah, I mean, just be careful, kids. If you really want to like buy merch, don't spend a lot of money. I recommend to buy a little bit and collect through the time.
Right.
And by growing up, you have a dope collection. Don't go one and blow the whole saving you have in one thing or multiple things.
Pay attention, kids. This is adult advice from adult nerds.
Yeah, just say perhaps if you make or savings, for example, like, it's kind of crazy, but let's say you save $200 a month. Spend $70 in figures and keep the rest for future investments.
Right. All right, we're getting off topic here. Back to anime versus comics.
Yeah, back to anime.
But
that's what we want.
But here's another thing I wanted to talk about: My Hero Academia versus X-Men.
Oh God, X-Men all day long.
I mean, I agree, but I always like to talk about this because one, I'm a huge X-Men fan, obviously. Two, I'm a huge My Hero Academia fan, and here's the thing: My Hero Academia is basically like the inverse of X-Men, and at the same time, it's equal. Because I
agree with you, but the MC kind of cried baby though.
Yeah.
Break a lot of bones.
I mean, here's the thing: like, he has the right to be a crybaby, in a way, because he's an actual child who's going through all this shit that he never thought he would have to go through.
Yeah, but like that's his desire. He want to be that way.
I mean, when he wanted to be a hero, his first thought was like, going to a fight, punching some bad guys, saving people, and going home. He didn't expect people to get stabbed and cut in half around him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's rather traumatic for a 16-year-old.
Yeah, as a 16, like, if you have to witness all of that, that's crazy.
And this upcoming season, holy shit, he's gonna have every right to cry. And you're a manga reader, you know this.
I know, like, it's kind of getting crazy. Like, I wish they could adopt the anime and make it quicker, because a lot of people could watch. because as a like anime and manga fan, I cannot wait till like a year or two to drop. So I literally, as soon as the season finished, I just go read the manga.
I know, and the manga's coming up on its final arc, but
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Not only this, Black Clover 2 is coming out to the end, so
right.
that's something I'll come to.
Dude, it's gonna be
But like
crazy.
back to X-Men, like who's your favorite X-Men?
My all-time favorite X-Man is Gambit.
Wow. I will say Wolverine.
Yeah, I mean, Wolverine. He definitely has the best story of all the X-Men, obviously. Because I mean, you don't get to be 130 years old without some brutal ass character development. But,
Oh yeah, come on.
But here's the thing. One thing I really like about the whole X-Men versus My Hero Academia thing, like, because we got so many characters that are similar to each other, and they also have like a similar issue. They have, like, there's obviously a team of superpowered teenagers who are brought up to fight by a teacher who was a superhero, fighting for metahumans, mutants, whatever you call them, and their main villain is a guy who has the ability to absorb and project powers, like Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Like all for one is basically the anime equivalent of Apocalypse from X-Men.
Yeah, that's fact.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, there's a lot of similarity in everything, but the only thing, like, it's kind of a little different as X-Men do. They make everyone as the MC, as a group. There's not like specifically one MC, and everyone get a character development. Everyone have his own thing, own like comic to the side.
Right.
That's like I think kind of the difference. But other than that, like that's why I think a lot of people love with My Hero Academia, because it's kind of nostalgia for them because they watch X-Men as they growing up.
Right. Like what I love about My Hero Academia, it's like an anime what if for X-Men in a way. Like what if the majority of the world was mutants, metahumans, and
yeah.
And I love how
I wish they could do that to X-Men. Like a lot of people could have a superpower and like kind of normal.
If I'm not wrong, I think they did that with one of the alternate universes for X-Men.
I don't remember because there's a lot of stuff to handle.
I mean,
there's a lot of information to have in your mind.
It is, but yeah, like it's like the majority we have superpowered people, and obviously, if we put like all of the X-Men characters versus all of the My Hero Academia characters, I mean, My Hero would win based on sheer numbers.
Yeah.
But as far as like Wolverine would obviously be the last man standing, because I mean, Bastard can regenerate from a drop of blood, according to comics. Yeah. And the only way he died was through the Old Man Logan storyline. And even then,
that's it. Like,
even then, he didn't really die because he was brought back to life. So
it's really like kind of immortal thing. Y'all not gonna kill me. I'm still gonna kill y'all.
Yeah. And also Deadpool, if he kind of counts as an X-Man.
You could count him.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be two verses fighting each other. So
yeah, there's also X-Man, X-Force. I mean, I don't know, because they have worked together in various comic books. Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a cool thing to see and a cool like dope debate.
Right.
If we have like two nerds, one from My Hero side, one from X-Men side.
Right.
Debate.
One thing I definitely want to see, I want to see this as, well, actually, no, I don't want to see this as an episode of Death Battle, but I definitely want to see this. I want to see this fight. I want to see Toad from X-Men versus Froppy from My Hero Academia, because those are literally the exact same people.
Yeah, I really don't want to see in Death Battle, because the last thing about Death Battle, sometimes
Death Battle is
when he did Madara versus Aizen, I was like,
yeah, we don't talk about that. Just but for real, Toad and Froppy are literally the exact same people. Like, because here's the thing: Toad can camouflage and like be basically invisible, but wait, no, Froppy can camouflage. Toad can't do that.
Yeah.
But Toad has his infrared vision, so being invisible means little to nothing to him. They both have stretchy tongues. They can climb walls. They secrete toxins.
Yeah, that's gonna be a crazy fight.
That's a very tough fight. And as strength goes, like, I mean, Froppy gets most of her strength from her tongue and from her legs, and
Mm-hmm.
Toad is strong enough to throw a truck.
Yeah, but there's a slide for throw like Floppy might lose. As like if they 1v1,
Yeah.
like there's like a slide, like there's a chance for her if it's like a good debate. But as majority of people, they're gonna say no, Floppy lose.
Right. I mean, as chances go, Froppy has a lesser chance of winning than Toad, but even then, a small chance is still a chance. It would have to be like one of those cheap shot type shits, or just,
Yeah,
or just
plot
good,
armor.
yeah, just good old plot armor. Just if it
like always.
if it took place in the My Hero verse, oh yeah, plot armor is definitely a stat. Just
Oh yeah. When this comes out, that's another thing with the anime with the plot armor stuff. Oh god.
yeah, like, and that's the thing. People get mad at people using stats when we have these 1v1 debates, but that's because in the shows, and this is like for anime as well as comics, plot armor
Mhm.
exists in both.
Yeah.
Like hell, remember
The
it?
reason why they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, remember in the first Avengers movie when Tony Stark fell down and Hulk yelled to bring him back?
Yeah. Like oh god. That's like the real definition of plot armor.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen, but I loved every second of it.
Yeah. You cannot get bored from the first Marvel movies and like oh man.
Like those.
I still till now need to watch the Batman movie. I
Oh,
still
dude,
didn't watch it yet.
it's on HBO Max. It's actually not that bad. Like that.
Really?
Yeah, this is actually a good version of Batman. If anything, the only bad take from this would probably be Riddler's costume. That's like the only bad thing about it, in my opinion.
I mean, your opinion is valid because I know you're like you're a comic nerd.
Yeah.
Mean, look at your walls.
Yeah. I mean, I love my comics. I love my anime. I love my fiction. I mean, hell, I'm wearing the Batman shirt. Just.
Oh yeah, I was like, this is Batman, but like, I just want to make sure.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm wearing a Batman shirt and I'm wearing Demon Slayer sweatpants. So.
Oh, I'm wearing Itadori Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my gym shorts. just came from the gym.
but yeah, and that's another thing. People are like wondering if, like, what comic book character would be best suited to fight Gojo, like to even be remotely even with Gojo.
Oh yeah, that's another strong debate because everyone says in the manga and the anime, Gojo has his evidence, you cannot touch him, etc., etc. But you can seal him.
Right. Like, so the obvious argument would be Dr. Fate or Doctor Strange from, like from the mystical side of comics, because obviously Jujutsu Kaisen, its power system is more mystical than anything, because it's like an inverse of curse magic in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that would be like the best way to go about it if you're putting anime against comic. It has to be Doctor Strange or Dr. Fate. Those are like magic users.
Yeah, and not only this, what I want to point when it comes to the debate between anime and comics, or anime and anime, comics and comics, there's, guys, when you come to the debate, make sure it's equal stats, one, or it's common sense.
Right.
You don't come and tell me there's like someone like Gojo gonna fight Superman, and he's like, no, Superman's gonna win. But at the same time, Gojo, he controls evidence.
Right. Like too many people are comparing apples with oranges, putting a rhino up against a cricket. Like, Jesus, what are you doing?
Yeah, like we compare something from the almost identical when they fight.
Right. Like that's what makes it fun.
Yeah. And like, let's get debate, because if you remember, like, debate community is only was in verse, not out verse. Back in the days. It was like, who's gonna be in the best in their universe, and we debate about them. Now when it's outburst, a lot of people like they get their butt hurt because they know this is not how this debate is. And in the end of the day, we still have to be respectful. We don't
Right.
have to be salty. We don't have to curse each other. You have to be, bring an argument, common sense, and these arguments you have to back them up. If you
Right.
cannot back your arguments, it's not going to be acceptable.
Right. I mean, Markiplier said it best. Like, the golden rule still applies. Just because they disagree with you doesn't mean that they are immediately the enemy. You still have to respect the other individual as a person.
Yeah.
Like, they just
that's fact.
like we're all adults here. We can make jokes at each other. We can have different opinions and still get along. Like,
yeah, I mean,
like
there's a lot of topics.
Yeah, we're all here to have fun. There's a lot of topics. There's a lot to keep track of. It's all just fun chaos.
Oh yeah, and I know some people like because I love sometimes to troll comics and anime fans. They get too salty and they think anything you say they're gonna be different from their opinion. Now you are my anime, like I'm not gonna respect you, and some people like literally gonna attack your family and attack some like yo dude chill. It's fictional characters.
Right?
It's just common. It's not real.
Like I remember
Chill.
like back to Ray Voices, like there was that while ago where somebody hacked his Snapchat and started sending threats to his friends and family, like, through his Snapchat. Like, not only was that a dumbass decision, because Snapchat tells you, like, he can see who you are, what your device is, on his phone through his own Snapchat, which means
Yeah, that's the thing is.
he knows how to find you. And he ended up suing that kid for everything they had. Because that was that's very illegal.
Yeah, like guys, don't do some stupid thing because you get hurt that your favorite anime character not the strongest or other people have different opinion, because in the end of the day, it's still opinion. Right. It's not fact. I don't know.
Like, it's upsetting how easily butthurt these toxic basement babies get, and they keep trying to control something that's not even theirs in the first place. Like, I know we talked about it earlier, but the My Hero Academia fandom, just do better.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Like, listen, much respect, but y'all need to chill a little bit.
Right? Like, y'all got diet.
Have a sip of water.
Have a sip of water. Put your foot on some grass.
Like, I met with crazy My Hero fandom. Like, yo, guys, it's nothing serious.
Like, at the end of the day, these are fictional characters. These are drawings, animated drawings.
Yeah, and if you really butthurt about what's going on in the manga or comics, make your own.
Right? Like, people make
your own the way you want it.
People make one shots every damn day. Write your fan fiction and put it on Pinterest. Who gives a shit?
That's not what. And now technology, you could have this opportunity to do it. Not only this, now when y'all send death threats to creators, like, y'all wildin'.
Right?
And death threat to the people they have different opinion, and you're like, I know, like, it's had a big impact to anime community and comics, because now a lot of people, after the pandemic in 2020, a lot of people picked up comics again, picked up anime, manga, and we have a lot of fandom coming in. But let's be like friends. We are here running sometimes from real life just to have fun.
Right. Like, the whole meaning of this is to escape all of our struggles. This is our haven of nerdiness. Let us have it. All right. But yeah, that concludes our ranting session. Now we're going to spend the next 20 minutes or more coming up with characters and putting them in fights. So obviously this is anime and comics. So we each pick a comic book and anime character, and we discuss the fight. To be
No,
honest, we might not get past the first one because this is gonna be a good one. Esdeath from Akame ga Kill versus
Oh god.
Killer Frost from DC Comics.
Okay, first of all, shout out to Esdeath. Shout out to her first.
Gotta love Esdeath, man. She could crush my head between her thighs, and my dying words will be "Call me Captain Crunch." I don't give a shit what anybody says. I'm going out I'm going out like a champ. Damn it.
Yeah, like the audio on TikTok, she could stab me, kill me, crush me. She could do whatever to do with me. I don't care. She can allow to do it.
I mean, the same can apply for Killer Frost, comic book Killer Frost. I've seen her character design. But yeah, the two of them up against each other in a fight. I mean, Esdeath may or may not have the upper hand because of her sword play, and we don't see too much sword play from Killer Frost. But she can create dry ice, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, Esdeath could create dry ice. Plus, she could stop time.
Right. She can stop time.
Yeah.
And Killer Frost doesn't have that ability, does she?
I think, I'm not sure, but like her stopping time is a strong technique, and she could dry ice and get ice from nowhere. Even if she got her hand cut or body part cut or hurt, she could replace it with ice.
Right. And how long can Esdeath's time freeze last?
I'm not sure, but I think she could do it for like a good 30 seconds, maybe less. I'm not sure. They never spoke about it. Plus, I don't think so. I read that about in novels, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, because in the
but she could stop it and walk normally and talk. Yeah, if you watch the anime, she literally stopped it multiple times.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she can cast it multiple times, and yeah, Killer Frost is fucked.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm happy for that though.
Hey, gotta love the waifus. But all right. So on to our next one. That ended quickly. Holy shit! But
oh yeah,
we already discussed Froppy versus Toad, so that's basically out. But what do you think should be the next one, Abdul?
I mean, I want something like do we choose a character like with the hand combat, not like superpower?
Okay, hand to hand. So
let's say, for example, Feather than the North Star. Who do you think was come from?
Oh, you mean Kenshiro?
Yeah, Kenjiro. Who do you think like the Hulk could fight him, or like who exactly? Like,
ooh, I don't know if Hulk. I don't know if Hulk would be fair against Kenshiro, because, like, here's the thing: Kenshiro is pure strength, and like Hulk could. If he claps his hands hard enough, he can break reality. So,
yeah. So, who do you think is the best fit? Because there's a lot. Like, I'm trying.
Maybe Marvel's Hercules, because
yeah.
Because
I think.
Because here's the thing: like, as power scales go, he's like what, mountain Kenshiro? He could like punch a mountain.
Yeah, he could punch a mountain and destroy it. He could like blow people from inside out. He oh my goodness, like.
But yeah, like.
Yeah, he's about a mountain level.
But yeah, if it's just pure hand-to-hand combat, he'd be pretty good up against Hercules. Hell, even Thor's half brother Balder, who's basically only just pure strength until he puts on Meginyorn, the magic belt that doubles his strength, and then that would be like his best advantage towards. But even then, Kenjiro could still hold his own against Balder with Meginyorn.
Yeah, that's. I want to like, guys, who you think?
Yeah. Let us know in the comments. Yeah. That's actually a really good question. But keep the people of Rooster Teeth away from this, because their episode of Death Battle will fuck it up big time.
Oh yeah, like I don't want to see it in Death Battle. Like let's keep it here in the comment section.
Right.
Who do you think like? Yeah. So back to OG because I love OG stuff. Uh, who do you think gonna go like fights a fair fight between Cyborg 9 from any comic or Marvel DC?
Wait, Cypher 9? Is that what you said?
No, Cyborg 9.
Cyborg 9.
Yeah, because they are cyborgs and they're machines, so they can fly. They have like laser guns.
Yeah, I was about to say Cyborg 9. You're talking about from DC Comics, right?
No, yeah, they are from DC in comics, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they are from DC in comics. Who do you think like a good anime character like group could stop against them?
Damn, Cyborg 9. Ooh. That's tough, actually. If I had to pick, I mean, maybe manga Genos from One Punch Man?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe, just maybe. Because, like, he gets his third upgraded suit by, like, what, chapter 160 something?
Probably,
yeah. Yeah, that third upgraded suit from what I mean, I haven't read the One Punch manga in a while, but I really need to get back on it. But I remember that third upgrade suit being fucking menacing, and up against Cyborg 9, that'd be a fight I would pay to see, to be honest.
Oh yeah, dude, like that's what I said. Like a lot of people sleep in OG stuff, so I kind of love to bring this back. That's one of the stuff we need to focus on it, and the whole anime and comic community bring some nostalgia back, so the new generation know what's going on back in the days.
Right. Like we gotta know where our roots were, where everything came from.
Oh yeah, you have to know where everything came from in the beginning with. You just not just jump on and you think you know everything. You have to study. Right.
You gotta know your shit, like we said earlier. But yeah, another thing. Let's see. Another comic book character. You know what? Wolverine versus Jack the Ripper. Oh wait, no, Death Battle already fucked that up. Never mind.
Yeah. I was gonna say yeah, but that. Oh man, that's okay. Koro Sensei.
Who?
Koro Sensei from Assassination Classroom.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Who are you putting him up against?
Okay, I was thinking, what is his name? What's his name from Spider-Man?
Dr. Octopus?
Yeah, Dr. Octopus.
Oh, dude, Koro Sensei is absolutely dogging his ass.
Because I feel like they have Octopus hands, so it's like, they gonna be fair together? Nah.
Well, actually, wait. It depends on which version of Doc Ock you're talking about.
Like, which version you think it's gonna be a fair debate between them?
Well, wait, was there a Doc Ock for Spider-Man 2099?
I'm not sure.
Or wait, what was it? Oh wait, yeah, the Doc Ock from Earth 1610. Olivia Octavius. Her suit, like, and not just the one from Into the Spider-Verse, but in the comics, her suit was fast as shit. That shit was agile. As comic book characters go, that might be the most, if not the only character trait that is on par with Koro Sensei's tentacle movements. Because we saw how fast that shit was moving around to deflect the bullets in the first episode. Yeah. That was insane. I'm like,
that was like ridiculously crazy. He like plays a rockets and like some other stuff. Like, yo.
Like he literally will yeet shit to another dimension with one of his tentacles. And I'm like, damn, smiley face Cthulhu's got some shit to do. Like, damn.
And the only thing is kill him. It's one thing. Is like specifically a rubber thing to kill him. There's no way you will kill him.
I'm like, and at the end it was like with a knife.
Yeah, the ending was like kind of sad. I cried, dude.
I wanted to cry. But at the same time, I just wanted to be happy for the kids. I wanted to.
But like, Man, it was one of the good anime I ever watched in my life.
But yeah. So Lydia Octavius versus Koro Sensei, like I don't know. I feel like it's the same thing with Toad versus Froppy. Like
Mm.
like Octavius definitely has a lesser chance of winning, but it's all about strategy at that point.
Yeah, and Coruscant is smart. Like
Yeah.
he's literally a smart alien. He's
Yeah.
not like it's not like he could detect and emotional and everything. So it's really gonna be hard for her to win.
Right.
But who like another thing? I love Gundam.
Ooh.
You know, and I never saw any debate between Gundam and any character from Marvel or DC comics.
Well, to be fair, like the closest thing to any of that Marvel or DC comics, I think that would be what's it called? The Major Sentinel, the Giant Sentinel from the X-Men comics.
Yeah, because I was thinking about like Voltron, but Voltron, remember, it's
Yeah, Voltron's
an
its
anime
own.
too.
Voltron's its own thing.
Yeah,
I mean, if I'm not wrong, I think it was picked up by Dark Horse Comics.
I think
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, because I was gonna do Voltron gonna consume it as a comic still, or
I mean,
because there's gonna be wild fight between Gundams and Voltron.
you could make an argument for Gundam and Transformers. So
Oh, Transformers. Yeah,
yeah, because Transformers is by Hasbro Comics. So yeah.
yeah. So, who you think, Gundam or Transformers? And I'm gonna leave it to the comics. To the comment section. Who do you think, if you are Gundam nerd or, Transformer nerd, in a fight between Optimus Prime?
I know the homie Starscream is gonna see this and be like,
"Oh, Starscream! If you see this, I want you to do a video."
I'm a clip this and post it on TikTok just to piss him off.
Oh man,
that's gonna be beautiful. But yeah,
but like,
I would actually love to see that fight. Well, wait, which Gundam? Like Gundam Prime?
I think yeah.
Gundam
Prime.
There is a Gundam Prime, right? And I'm not.
Yeah, there's multiple versions of Gundam. Like,
yeah,
for like as big they are, like I lose track.
Ooh,
and I love Gundam.
This is a good one that I want to see. I want to see Vector Prime go up against Eva 01 from Evangelion.
Yes, Evangelion. I'm really gonna pay to see that fight. That fight is gonna be dope.
I would love to see that happen. Like I feel a bit biased about this because I love Evangelion so much. Like I have almost the entire series on Blu-ray because I'm a nerd. But yeah, I mean, you could make a slight argument for Vector Prime, but I would definitely give it to Eva.
Yeah. I could like see that to Eva. She could handle that W. She will carry that W with her. Yeah.
Right.
But another thing with comics, forget about it. Pokemon is a manga.
Right.
So if we put like Pokemon in like comics verse, I think a lot of people get messed up a little bit,
I wonder what comic book character creature would you put up against a Pokemon, and what Pokemon would that be?
Oh,
this will be our last. This will be our last one to close the episode. Okay.
Let's leave this to the comments. So decide who is the best fit. Which Pokemon you choose to fight your favorite comics character.
Ooh. You know what? For the sake of argument, let's see. Wait, crap! What's his name? The shape-shifting dragon guy from Marvel. Damn it!
I forgot his name.
Fuck!
What? See, that's I hate this. When you want to remember something, you know who is it, but you forgot the name, and you try
Right.
your best.
Fuck it, I'm pulling out Google right now.
Google, help me.
I hit the button. Hurry up.
Or are you gonna put him against Charizard?
I don't know.
He was like kind of dragon type.
Wait.
And you know Charizard is everyone's favorite.
My personal favorite Pokemon of all time is Lucario.
Yeah. Look.
But yeah, I love Fin Fang. That's his name. Fin Fang Foom.
Fin Fang. Yeah. Who do you think is gonna win, Lucario? No, your favorite.
Ooh, Fin Fang Foom. I forgot how giant he is. So yeah, he would literally step on Charizard. So, but put him.
So I'm gonna put him against Snorlax. For you, Alicia.
You saw the amount of what the fuck on my face, like you really gonna do that to Snorlax, my guy?
Just to piss off Alicia.
But
he gonna turn to be a kebab sandwiches.
But yeah, Fin Fang Foom, put him up against Groudon or Kyogre.
Oh, yeah.
That would be interesting to see, because even if Fin Fang Foom is more agile, like that, like Kyogre is definitely makes up for that in durability.
Yeah.
Same goes with Groudon, but these are some very interesting fights, to be honest, that we came up with.
Man, I will not be mad. They could take all my money to watch these fights.
I'm gonna lie awake at night thinking about these fights. It's just gonna be insane.
But please, versus battle, stay away from it.
Just, oh my god. Rooster Teeth, you guys need to get better writers for your sketches, for real. But yes, that concludes our epically epic episode of Nerdy Urges. Thank you very much, DM7Y/Abdul, for being here.
Appreciate it to have me here. I was enjoying this episode, dude.
Yeah, dude, we laughed, we cried, we got heated. It was fun.
Yeah, probably have to do a little more than usual if people like this shit.
Right? But yeah, be sure to check out his content on TikTok, and you have a YouTube, right?
Oh yeah, it's a link in my TikTok.
Right.
My YouTube and my Instagram.
Right. Be sure to check out his social media. I'll leave a link in my description. Thank you guys for watching. Stay awesome, stay nerdy, and be respectful to each other. Bye-bye!